Yo, what's up, guys?
It's your girl, Caress.
And it's your boy, Chasten.
And we are the People's Favorite Twins. So, before we get into this video, we need you guys to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And without further ado, let's get into the tea.
And you know what that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
The topic, entertaining America.
So, I was thinking we could talk a little bit about this whole quarantine thing. And how it's kind of having its effect on everybody.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I'm just really over the quarantine thing. I'm just at the points where, like, I feel like as long as people are listening to what the CDC and, you know, certain organizations are saying about social distancing, staying in the house, and then when you have to go out into the world, staying a certain distance away from people, making sure you wash your hands constantly and you're wearing gloves and masks and things like that. Doing just whatever you can do, playing your part and trying to make sure this thing passes for us as quickly as possible, because it's made its way from China to America, and ever since it's kind of, you know, left people in some type of panic. And I'm the type of person to where, like, these type of crises and these panics, I don't like to feed too much into them. I think the energy you give them is what you'll get back from it. So
Definitely
I try to stay positive, and I just, you know, we're Christians, so I'm very much so into praying to the Lord and having Him help and resolve problems. So I'm hoping by the summer months, when things are warming up, like they've been saying, that this thing kind of goes with it. So, you know, that's just kind of where I'm at with it.
I think that it's been a good thing. I'm definitely ready for it to be over, but I think it's a good thing for just the simple fact that it's giving people a chance. You should clarify
saying it's a good thing. I think
it's a good thing because of the simple fact, I think it's giving people a chance to, like, have that interaction with one another again.
I think to reiterate, she doesn't mean that the pandemic is
not the pandemic, but the time that we get to spend with one another. That's the only part about it that I think.
Because this is not a good thing at all. This is a crisis, a world crisis. It's a bad thing as far as people getting sick and dying.
I never want to go through this again.
Right, never, because it's been the most boring, kind of stagnant for people type of situation, and then it's led to a lot of sickness and death. So, you know, it's a horrible thing, but she's saying in ways it's helped people stay in the house and be closer to their family members and have that quality time that a lot of people don't have. You know, so many people rush off to work every day and come back in, and then that's the end of it. And I think this is a situation, like she was saying, that it helps people with their family stay home together and have some family time.
I know for us, we have a niece that is staying with us currently, and it's given us all a chance to, like, you know, just bond and have family time. I've definitely been doing a lot more cooking.
She's doing a lot more cooking.
A lot more cooking. So outside of the dishes, I am enjoying it.
Yeah. So, what do you think we should touch on next? I think another huge thing.
Another big topic I've been hearing about is, like, this whole 5G thing.
And I was gonna say the same thing. I've been seeing a lot of posts about 5G. I think that...
You think it's like a...
Personally, I feel like it's, I don't agree. I don't like the towers. I don't agree with the fact that the government has just started putting them out. They haven't really talked about them in the media. They talk about everything else in the media so avidly and so easily. And then a thing like this, they just start putting these towers up. They start popping up everywhere. And not only in America, I think all over the globe, people just don't agree with them. Because I've seen a video where in Africa, they were burning one to the ground. And the guy was literally saying, like, if we see another tower, we're going to burn it to the ground. Like,
yeah, I think they're not totally playing. Like, against it.
And I feel like over in America, we need to have that same type of stance. Like, I'm completely against them. I don't like the radiation. I don't like the hazard they can bring to people. I've literally seen videos where birds, like flocks of birds, are on the ground just dead, and fish are, like, literally come out of the water and are laid along banks just dead. So, like, tons and tons of birds and tons of fish. And I'm just imagining if they could do that to our wildlife, what is that type of radiation gonna do to us over time? You know?
I honestly feel like if the media is good for anything, this is something that they should possibly be touching based on to help the people better understand what's going on. Because a lot of people are living in fear at this point, and there's
not ignorance around it. And I don't think it's so much the situation as much as the government or people in the media on letting us know things. How much of this do you think the president is responsible as far as, like, letting us know about
I don't actually, because I stopped following a lot of stuff.
The politics and stuff.
Yes, I definitely stopped, especially when, Bernie Sanders fell off out of the race. So I'm not really trying to follow it that much.
But about the president now, like the president we have now, do you feel like he's responsible for telling us that type of stuff?
Definitely. I feel like his hands, you can't have clean hands in a situation like this, you being the president.
You can't be the leader of this free nation and not feel like you need to
have that responsibility to tell the public what's going on.
I agree 100%. I feel like
so yeah, I mean, if he has some Twitter fingers, you better do something with them Twitter fingers to let the public know. And especially if you want people to be behind you, election day is coming up, so you gotta do something. Right. Let us know something.
He's running his 2 terms, right? I think.
No, this is his first time. Let's hope he doesn't make it back.
It was
Hell
no.
I
ain't really been paying attention.
Exactly. We're not gonna get into the whole politics about all of this, but at the same time, like, it is good to let the public know.
Yeah, we could be wrong. Get up in our comments, eat us alive now. This is one of those videos where we're saying that, this is for you guys to comment down below. Right. Nice comment. And we're just as informed as anybody else. We've been watching, like CNN and been keeping up with the CDC online and stuff like that, but there's only so much information again that's even out there, and then a lot of it's not even plausible. So it's hard knowing what's true and what's not, what's fictional and what's not, as far as information that's being put out there, because there's so many sources, and half of them aren't even credible
sources. Because a lot of people are just spreading propaganda, and it's not okay.
No,
like, leave that to the professionals, please, guys.
Stop posting stuff that isn't true.
I know,
but there's so many people that do it. Exactly. And it spreads fear, and it leaves people in a type of like crisis state, so where they don't know what's going on. And I think there's a huge problem in that. So that's just how we feel about the 5G thing, and that's just that. About that.
On that.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but to kind of like touch in on like maybe a lighter topic, maybe like
on a lighter note.
Yeah, some entertainment, something I've been seeing going across the social media,
Well, this is the T segment, so what is it?
Low-key, I've been watching this whole drama play out. If y'all don't, about Money Yaya and Money Yaya is Floyd Mayweather's daughter. I believe she's 18 right now.
So what's happened?
She just became legal. And she is messing with a rapper.
So Money Yaya is dealing with a rapper.
She's dealing with a rapper, and she has been getting herself entangled in a whole bunch of drama. Do you know who the rapper
is, or?
NBA Youngboy. I think you probably.
I'm not sure. Not at all.
I don't know. I just been watching what's been going on social media, and the stuff is sad, literally.
So she's involved with some. Is she like a newer rapper, or?
NBA Youngboy, he's been out for a minute. I listened to a couple of his songs. He's like a southern.
Is he like a veteran rapper? Like,
no, he's not a veteran rapper. He's like he's new to the game.
So he ain't been out like Future.
Nah, he hasn't been out like Future, like Kodak. Kodak Black.
I don't even know. I don't know.
He hasn't even been out as long as Kodak Black.
I don't know who Kodak Black. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
I don't listen to a lot of guys. Sorry, guys. Disclaimer: I don't listen to a lot of people.
But basically, she got herself entangled with this upcoming rapper or whatever like that, and he's known to, have broken the law, have been entangled in a whole bunch of things in his past. Yeah, so he's like a womanizer. That's just what I'm hearing. Word on the street is he's slightly a womanizer, and he's been having like many women in and out of his life since he's like got over the hump of being, all around entertainer. Wow. So Money Yaya, Floyd Mayweather's daughter,
which he was dating, right?
He's still dating. I believe that the people are saying that this is his fiance now. He done supposedly gave the girl a ring. So she done flipped crap. I believe, I don't know, maybe this was this week sometime. She flipped crap and then had an incident at his home with one of his baby mothers, and I think the girl is supposedly pregnant. So that's why this thing has got. It got
as soon as you start putting in BMs and BDs,
it's gonna go
baby mamas and baby daddies, it just starts sounding like ghetto mess.
It is, and so word is that word is she had a physical altercation because I don't know I don't know his baby mother's name at this point, but she was at the man's home visiting, and the fiance, Floyd Mayweather's daughter, pulled up, let herself in, and also got into an altercation in the midst of all of this.
Inside of whose house? The rapper's house.
Yes, inside of her fiance, NBA YoungBoy.
So he was dealing with both of them at the same time.
NBA YoungBoy supposedly deals with a lot of people. So, but this is supposed
and this
to be
is where
it
sounds like the confusion comes in because if he's dealing with more than one woman.
The thing is, twin, that she got into another incident, and I seen this also online. She got into an incident in front of a hotel and ended up fighting another girl. Not the same girl, another girl.
So she fought the girl the first time. Another girl.
This is another girl. Yes, so she's already been into an incident.
She fought a girl at his house?
She stabbed this girl.
She stabbed the girl at his
with
house.
2 knives. Not 1 knife, y'all. 2 knives. She stabbed the girl with 2 knives, and now she went to jail.
The madness.
She has been out on bond, and she has a court date awaiting her. And supposedly, now I don't know everything about the law, but in the state of Texas, you can end up doing 99 years or something along those lines.
99 years.
They don't play no games. They do not play no games.
Nelly, that's a long time.
They don't play no games, twin. So hopefully,
so she stabbed the one girl with 2 different things.
It's a lot of stuff, I guess, that's coming out about it. I guess she's able to speak out now at this point to say something in her defense, and she's saying that the girl basically grabbed her by the hair, and in self-defense, she ended up stabbing her. But the incident supposedly went from one room into the kitchen where she ended up grabbing knives. And they're saying, like, based on that, you were the aggressor in the situation because you took time to go grab something and try to.
I'm gonna make sure I watch some stuff and look out for some new commentary to try to touch base on this maybe later on. Because I'm not understanding it. It just sounds crazy to me, right?
It is
crazy. Because I feel like honestly, genuinely, if you hurt somebody like that, you deserve some time. But 99 years seems a bit excessive.
And then the thing is, they're saying that she doesn't have a rap sheet. So I'm pretty sure with her having money behind her, because her daddy is Floyd Mayweather.
With this being Floyd Mayweather's daughter, I've never heard about her. Like, one, I've really kind of never heard about her.
She's young.
Like that. And then 2, I've never really heard about her in any type of situations like this. But I can only imagine if it's Floyd Mayweather's daughter. I'm sorry, guys. If it's Floyd Mayweather's daughter, she probably got that one hit or quitter, you know?
No.
I can only imagine why she would be using weapons and stuff. Like, it sounds crazy.
So the thing is, he's teaching his son, his young son how to box.
Okay.
But
it's only he need to be teaching their daughter.
From the looks of things, it seemed like Floyd Mayweather, because NBA YoungBoy came for her daddy in a video. And I'm pretty sure people that know about this incident know what I'm talking about.
That's what you don't do. Not with the license hands. He came
for her daddy.
You don't come for license hands.
He came for her
Those
dad.
Are deadly.
And her dad has not released or said anything smart.
But to be honest, he probably don't see him as a factor.
He's probably not pressed. But at the same time, your daughter, me coming up in a family and seeing a lot of things, or knowing friends and being just experiencing life, I guess. I've seen a lot, and I know that once a parent reaches their limit with a child, they're gonna let them do what they do and bump their head, and then I'm gonna try to catch you when you fall.
I don't know, but it's a little different because I feel like a father's gonna always want to protect his daughter though, too, at the same time.
I mean, what can you do if she out here making silly decisions?
You're right.
Very silly to be dealing with. I believe she's 18 or 19. She just graduated.
No, she's still kind of young.
So she's still very young.
If I was the father,
impressionable.
I would first of all, I wouldn't have my daughter around that type of environment. And then second, I just really being a father and had a higher profile figure, like a public figure. I personally would just want to keep my children probably the furthest away from the industry.
I'm pretty sure at some point he tried to do that, but I believe she raps herself. Now I don't know too much. I haven't heard none of her music, and I cannot be the judge. But yes, I feel like at some point they ended up crossing paths, and she just can't get over the boy. Like,
well, it sounds like a bunch of craziness, and
my prayers go out to. Hopefully, she gets it together, because a lot of this stuff is going to follow you through life. It's not going to just be, I can wash my hands of this. Yeah, money takes away a lot of people's issues.
Once it's on the internet, it's out there forever.
It is.
And I'm hoping
you're going to be remembered for something.
We're hoping the best. We're hoping that she doesn't get 99 years. Did you say 99 years, right?
Something along those lines. 90 something.
I hope she don't get 90 nothing. That's a long time. I hope, or at least not 90 days ain't that bad. But I hope she doesn't get like 99 years sounds ridiculous.
I feel like a good sense of probation. Something for her to realize, make it make sense for her that she cannot do stuff
right.
Like
with her not
being,
with her not really being a person that does stuff like that and not having a real, record.
She's creating a rap sheet for herself. Right. That's all I can say. You don't want to go down the wrong path.
I feel like these first few instances, she doesn't really have a record like people are alluding to. I feel like not necessarily give her a slap on the wrist and just let her go, but again, like you were saying, give her a little probation.
You never know. Like,
but at the same time, maybe give her a little jail time.
Like people hanging out
maybe
with
like a month.
Influence them to do a lot of crazy
maybe
stuff.
Like a month in jail. Maybe we'll make her feel like.
I don't think she needs to do time. Honestly.
I do. She stabbed somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You guys leave your comments down below.
Let us know what you think.
Because I don't.
We're on the fence with it. I feel like a little bit of jail time and maybe some community service and a little probation afterwards would help. But I think she needs to do a little bit of time to see how, because she's 18. And it's not like your juvenile record where you can just, I feel like this thing, and then she's older, so I feel like you need to know that certain actions are going to involve certain consequences afterwards. Right. Exactly. So
you guys let us know.
Let us know in the comments what you think, because again, we think one thing, but we want to hear from you guys what you think. So blow up our comment section. Don't get in there being negative, but let us know in the comment sections what you think, and we'll definitely read and either comment back or respond in the next video.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So
is that a wrap on the tea, or is this?
That's a wrap on the tea.
And that is a wrap on the tea.
Mm-hmm. So the next thing we wanted to do, we wanted to try to bring some fun to like one of our first videos that we're uploading, and we decided to do a Q&A with you guys. So we got on our Instagram and asked you guys some questions.
Asked you guys questions that you wanted to know. And also, this is going to help you guys get to know us a little better.
Yeah. So let's start. Let me pull some stuff up.
So, quick little Q&A, something light to get you guys in on the here and now, on the know on what we've got going, and then also a little more personable to help you guys get to know who TPFT is a little bit better.
I think this is going to be a little bit funny, hopefully. Okay, the first question somebody asked was, what are some of the things that name one thing that you can't leave the house without. You want to go first?
I think we should both answer. I'll go first.
Okay,
one thing I can't leave the house without. Probably my phone.
Ditto. I can't. Like, I've struggled going to work without a phone. And it's like, I'm not even supposed to have my phone at work, but the sense of having my phone makes a difference. Because, like, we got a lot of stuff going on in our life, like, where we need our phones on.
Constantly. So, same.
Yeah.
Same.
And a phone is important.
So, same.
It's becoming very important. Okay.
What is your favorite flower?
I think it might. I don't know. I like a lot of flowers, but I think maybe a daisy.
I think mine would be a rose because mom.
I get roses a lot, and I don't know. I don't like to see plants die. I'm trying to become a gardener.
I think it can be beautiful if they're preserved properly.
Yeah, I've always tried to do that though, like in books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The next question is, what is our favorite clothing store? Like. Maybe we should say brand or something like that.
You can go first.
Me being.
What's your favorite clothing brand? Or should we do designer?
Maybe we should do designer. I'll let you go first.
Let's do designer and brand. Because that's the same thing pretty much.
Okay, well, my favorite store, I'm just going to be
let's do brand.
Fun. Like,
Let's do designer. Let's do designer.
Okay. I'm going to say.
You can do both, either or. It doesn't matter.
I'm going to say Chanel is a fave, and
so Chanel favorite designer.
I grew up getting things like that, so that's always been one of my faves. Shout out to Twin, he's got me some of my great bags. And then also, I'm gonna say it's some great upcoming.
How many we doing two?
Okay, that's it. I ain't gonna. I'm Chanel. And I'm gonna say Balenciaga. They got some nice pieces.
Chanel and Balenciaga.
Yeah, they got some nice pieces. I've been liking some of their stuff.
All right, I would say my top two.
Oh, hold on.
You do top three.
Rick Owens, like I love his stuff.
I was gonna say that's one of my top three.
Yeah, I love his stuff. His stuff is I cannot wait to go to a runway show.
Rick on show. Yeah, me neither.
Yes, I cannot wait.
I would say top three would have to be first. Probably number one is definitely always going to have to be Craig Green. I love Craig Green. I think number two probably Rick Owens, and then three would probably be. I'll be trying to. I'd like to say guys that aren't like normally like people stays. So, but then I always want to go back to my couture and my. I would probably say number three. I don't know. It's a top between like Versace and Balmain.
If I ever had to do something like, say if I went out of town and I had to do like some kind of budget or something like that, I'm not gonna lie, I mess with Fashion Nova. Like Fashion Nova be having some cute things.
But then I love my Michael Miri. I love my Michael Miri. My Michael Miri jeans. I love them. So he's up there too. But that's more jeans. So those are our top three. No, my question was next. Okay. What is? Oh wait. Do you want to get married later on in life, and then around what age do you think?
Well, we just had a birthday, so I'm thinking, yeah, of course I want to get married, but I want to do things the right way.
Of course. So we're old fashioned. We were raised very old fashioned.
Yeah, we were raised kind of old fashioned. So I definitely want to get married, and I want to have children, all that good jazz. But I want to do it in, right timing for everything, I guess.
So like how many years from now do you think?
I'm not trying to let it be too late. So maybe like in the next couple of years of my life.
2, 3
years. I want to get established with everything, like all the businesses I have under me right now.
Agreed.
So that I make sure that my child is secure. My children are secure.
So for me, about same.
That's fine.
I definitely want to get married, and probably within the same.
We kind of like have the same mind frame around certain stuff like that.
Probably around the same time period. Next 2, 3, 4 years,
The next question someone asked was, oh my goodness, which one? Okay, do we get mad easily? Here, you answer for me, I answer for you. You want to do it like that so it sound like so it's kind of like honest.
I don't think you get mad easily.
I don't think you get mad easily either, but I feel like it depends on the situation though, and like who it's with.
I feel like once we get mad, we're there though. So
yeah, I'm like, I know it came out, y'all. My earring came out. I will. But honestly, I feel like we both have like I have always had a slight temper growing up, so it is something that I've been working on like my whole life. And then on top of that, I'm a woman, so there you go. My brother is like twin is more mellow. I feel like you're more mellow. Like you come to things a little bit more, a little bit more understanding than I might sometimes.
I think we both aren't angry by nature, but I think once we get there, we get there.
Definitely.
And we one of the type of people that if you started, we gonna finish it.
It's your turn.
I know, but I think you should ask that question. And
what?
Ask that one, number 8.
Okay.
My question is, what's your favorite drink and why? Non-alcoholic and then alcoholic. So I'll go first.
Okay.
My favorite non-alcoholic drink is probably Tahitian Treat.
I know your drink.
And then my favorite alcoholic would have to be champagne. But probably mimosa.
Yeah.
Like some type of juice.
He likes champagne. He likes him some mimosas.
I don't like the typical orange juice mimosas. Those are good, but I like the ones that are a little more like fruit juice and they're not the typical juice. Like I like a mango juice mimosas.
Yeah, those
get
are
creative,
really good. Those are really good. We like good bartenders.
And then good frozen fruits in the drink, stuff like that. So
my favorite non-alcoholic beverage is water, maybe.
I was gonna say water too.
And ice, because I'm a big ice eater. And he hates it. But that's
just the crunching.
Yeah, he hates the crunching. And then also I love wine. So he likes champagne. I'm a wine. Like I like wine. I like champagne too, I guess.
What's your favorite wine then? So that people know.
Maybe red wine. I don't know. I really don't have too much of a favorite, I guess.
You don't have a favorite brand like mine, though?
The one I get a lot?
You don't have a favorite?
Sangria.
Like brand wise? Sangria?
I don't know.
I just drink red wine. That's not the brand?
Yeah, college process. Pretty good.
Okay, so question.
Fine.
All right.